It's another Real Housewife about to bite the dust. Yes, apparently someone is about to get fired because let's all remember something. Bravo does not does ultimatums. And someone is going there and we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to a Beverly Troop where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you're part of the old crew and you have not done it yet, make sure to go to the notifications, turn it off, and turn it on again so you get all the notifications. You know my YouTube drama. We are in there, you know. We are gonna get all the attention from all of my subscribers again, okay? So anyways, guys, let's talk about this mess. It is time to talk about the Real Housewife of Salt Lake City because Miss Brittany Bateman is doing full on how you say this, PR coverage. He is doing damage control. She's going on every single podcast that will have her to, you know, talk about the situation that happened at the reunion, to see if, you know, there is a possibility. But the problem is she is saying things that, in my opinion, is not a smart thing to do. I think she is doing way too much. And I think she's forgetting that she's just a friend of the show. If you watch this, the second part of the reunion of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you know that Meredith Marks accused, well, not accused, but she basically said that the reason why she is not friends with Brittany and that their friendship is so fractured and why she cannot see a point of resolution with Brittany is because Brittany supported someone who was an anti-Semite, right? And the whole story basically is that, you know, this guy who make nails, who used to make Meredith Marks nails, called Brittany and basically told her, hey, I do Meredith Marks nails. I want to do your nails for free, if that's possible. Brittany, of course, being thirsty, said, oh, anything for free. So yeah, let's do my nails, right? So she went on, no investigation, no nothing of who this guy is, and went and had her nails done, right? After that, the guy called her and tell her, hey, you know, I have, you know, a bunch of like weird reviews. Do you think that you can go and left me a good review, you know? And she says, well, you just made my nails for free. Of course, I'm gonna leave you a good review. She goes on, leaves a good review, blah blah blah, and then she started receiving a lot of backlash because people were like, bitch, why are you supporting this guy who is literally giving all of this hate and, you know, spreading all of this hate and literally being a racist person, right? To which Brittany says, what? Oh my God, I didn't know. Oh, what? No, oh no, you know, and then she called the guy and she said, she said that she told him, oh, are you an anti-Semite? And the guy was like, yes, I am. Fuck all of these people, blah blah blah. And according to Brittany, she said like, oh well, you know, never contact me again, that is disgusting. And then she went on and deleted the review, you know, and then she contacted Bravo and told them what happened, you know, and apparently that's why Meredith is so upset. But in one of the interviews, Brittany says, I never called Meredith, I never told her absolutely anything about this. Okay, so that's what happened. A lot to like be explored over here, you know. I feel that Meredith, you know, she and her family, they're Jewish. So of course this is touching very close to home, you know. And Meredith says this was even more personal to me because that guy who I trust and was doing my nails for so long ended up doing this to me, so it really hurt me, you know. So why, if you knew, because Brittany knew that this guy was doing Meredith's nails, why you just not call me immediately and said, hey, this is what happened, you know? So I tend to believe Meredith when she says, I don't think this is how the story went, you know? To be very clear with you, I don't think that Brittany is an anti-Semite either, you know? I just think that her thirstiness led her to do these kind of things because, first of all, as a housewife and as a public figure, you have to be very, very extra careful with all of these things, you know, because everything is about the public opinion now. So if someone is calling you out of nowhere and telling you, I want to do this, before saying yes, Brittany should have called Meredith and said like, hey, do you know this person? This person is telling me that he's doing your nails you know, and he wants to do my nails for free. You know, is this guy legit? That's what the first thing that you do. Now, let's say that still you didn't do it, you know. Now you have a lot of, you have this guy telling you, and Brittany said this, telling you, hey, I'm receiving a lot of like weird reviews. Do you think that you can leave me a good review? Why don't you go and investigate this guy, or at least read the reviews that other people are leaving you? Why would you attach your name to someone that it's already out there that is, you know, putting all of this hate? It doesn't make sense, you know? So I believe Meredith when she says, Brittany, you know, we talk about it and she gave me a half apology. I don't think Brittany is actually sorry about this. Now, the next thing that really made me think this is not going to end up well for Brittany is because Brittany goes on a podcast, you know, and says, oh, I will never film with her again. I don't want to be in the same room with her ever again. Because she is trying to say that I'm this person who is full of hate. You need to understand where Meredith Marks is coming from, because this is affecting her family as well, first of all, you know. Second of all, you don't do demands. You made a mistake. You are the one in the wrong, okay? So you are the one who should be calling Meredith, sitting down and being like, hey, let's rehash this because I really want to apologize to you. I really want you to know that I am not this person, that I don't believe this, and that, but you know, I am taking accountability for what I did, that please forgive me, you know. You don't go around saying, I am not gonna film with her ever again. I will not be on that room ever again. You know why? We don't do ultimatums. Bravo does not do ultimatums. And guess what? You are not a housewife. You are not a full-time housewife. You don't hold a snowflake. You are a friend of the show. You are more replaceable than absolutely everyone in the Bravoverse. If the show survive, not Jen Shaw, no Monica Garcia, no Mary Cosby for a whole season, believe me, the show will survive a friend that absolutely everyone in that group, because we have seen it, everyone hates Brittany. Not only Lisa and Meredith. No, I'm so sorry, but Mary hates you, Bronwyn hates you, Angie hates you, Heather hates you, and Whitney hates you. They all cannot stand you. Unless they already told her that she's not going to come back and now she's trying to use this as an excuse. I think Brittany is being so dumb right now. I'm so sorry. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your optics on this? What do you believe to be true or not? And will the show survive without Brittany Bateman? Let me know. And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Houses of Salt Lake City or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.